Tom, what's going on, man?
Hey, man.
KC, 2019 ITC training camp. What made you decide that you kind of wanted to, I mean, you trained with us in Chicago, but what made you decide that you wanted to kind of kick things off over here?
I think one of the things that led me to come to this was to step outside my comfort zone and do something I've never done before. Never been to South Dakota, never trained for 5 days in a row, and everybody said it was really challenging, so wanted a challenge, and this was definitely a challenge.
Nice. So before, during, and after, like, what was your expectations? What was your, experience during, and then as you're like closing out day 5, how do you feel like you progressed?
The expectation was we were going to work really hard and be pushed to our limits, and we definitely were, but probably more mentally than physically. I think it was a challenge mentally for me to overcome some things in my head that were telling me to stop training and saying, look how much energy you still have at the end of the day, you can do more. And that's the big takeaway for me, that I can do a lot more than my mind will let me.
Nice. And then location, would you prefer to have it in an indoor facility, or
No way.
What made this location special?
This is, like I said, I've never been out here, and this is awesome. The place we hiked out to train for the last couple days was like the Thunderdome. Yeah. It was unbelievable, and like I said, I've never been out to this area of the country. Beautiful. The weather was hot, dry. It was awesome.
And then the guys that you met here, some of the guys that you trained with back in Chicago. Let's pass by real quick. The guys that you know from Chicago, the guys that you met here, training with them, the feeling that you got out of the guys.
Yeah, I think I got to know the guys from Chicago a lot better, and made some friends here from all over the country: Wyoming, California, Florida, Indiana. So I mean, it was that part of the experience too created a bond with the other guys here.
Awesome. And then, for example, what do you think about the teacher, Paul Ingram?
Dude, the guy knows what he's doing, and the way he teaches is different than most people are used to. There's no bullshit, and I don't know if I'm supposed to swear.
It's fine.
Okay. There's no bullshit, and he is trying to get you to be not only a better, I don't know about fighter, he's trying to get you to be able to train better, to just be better in general, and that's something it's a quality that all teachers don't have.
Right. And then I guess, why Kali?
Because it's freaking cool, man. It just challenges you. It's it looks great, it feels great, and I'm happy to be here, man.
Yeah. And then I guess lastly, what do you feel about not only just Paul Ingram, but the team that you're a part of, back in Chicago as well?
It's like I'm a little bit older. I'm 46, and I have friends from high school and everything, but we don't do things like this together. And when you train with a bunch of people and really, physically train, hit each other, and know that it's not going to turn into a fight. We're not mad at each other, but we go there together. It creates a sense of closeness I think you can't replicate in other areas of your life, and that's been really satisfying for me.
Okay. And you think a lot of people probably missed out on something like this?
If you didn't come, you missed out, and quit saying you should have done it, because you should do it, and just do it.
Awesome. All right. Brother Tom from Chicago, man.
Thanks, man.
Happy travels, dude.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah,
appreciate it, brother.